Moon in the fifth house. Let's discuss moon in the fifth house people and how natal moon in the fifth house tends to present and affect people's behavior and experiences. When you have moon in the fifth house, this is similar to having natal moon in Leo, meaning if you were to read natal moon in Leo qualities and personality traits and how it affects people emotionally, you will find that you have a lot in common with Leo moon people. Like you'll read it and you'll say, oh, wow, that actually kind of sounds like me. You will resonate with Leo moon descriptions and qualities, meaning you're dramatic and expressive emotionally. You get along very well with other fire moons. You get along great with Leo moons, Sagittarius moons, and Aries moons. Okay. You can be very demanding, creative, and so on and so forth. You're emotionally drawn towards children, creativity, and romance. The fifth house is the house of children, creativity, and romance. Your emotions are tied to what you create, and your emotions are tied to your hobbies. Okay, so there's a direct emotional connection towards your creations, and remember, your children are a form of your creations and your creativity and your hobbies. So you're emotionally tied to your creations and you're emotionally tied strongly to your hobbies. You nurture yourself emotionally through enjoying your hobbies. Okay. Whenever you're feeling emotional, you need to make yourself feel better. You go practice your hobbies, whatever it may be. It could be video games, could be dancing, fishing, whatever. Your mother may have been seen as creative and Leo like, and she encouraged your creative abilities. Again, this is just one aspect. This is not considering the entire chart. If you have other harsh aspects, or negative aspects, stressful aspects, then this can manifest in a different way. But for the most part, when you have moon in the fifth house, your mother is seen as Leo like, and she encouraged you to be creative and have hobbies. There are constant fluctuations in your dating life and in your short term romantic affairs. The moon, whatever house it's placed in, is where you experience fluctuations, constant ups and downs. Okay, so there are constant fluctuations in your dating life and short term romantic affairs. So, whatever's going on in your dating world and with the people that you date in your short term affairs, you'll notice that there's constant ups and downs that affect you emotionally. Which brings me to my next point. Your romantic affairs in your sex life affects your emotions and emotional state strongly. So, whatever's going on with your sex life, your romantic affairs, your short term affairs, and in your dating world, it affects you and your emotions very strongly. And it definitely has a strong impact on your emotional state. Okay, so this is the best way to describe moon in the fifth house people. You're very similar to people who have their moon in Leo. You're dramatic, you're expressive, you're creative, so on and so forth. You're emotionally drawn towards children, creativity, and romance. These things make you feel emotionally happy. Your emotions are tied to what you create and tied to your hobbies. You nurture yourself emotionally through enjoying your hobbies. Your mother may have been seen as creative and Leo like, and she encouraged your creative abilities. There are constant fluctuations in your dating life and short term romantic affairs, and your romantic affairs in your sex life affects your emotions and emotional state strongly. All right. So if you have this placement, comment down below. Let me know if this sounds like you. Let me know if you agree. Like, share, subscribe, and my contact info is in the description box so you can contact me for a reading. All right. Thank you for watching.